78 Fight News here with Jessica CORAZON. How you doing today, Jessica?
I'm good.
Okay, you've became pretty famous as of late due to your relationship with Paulie Malignaggi and Adrien Broner. Can you give us a little history about your relationship with Paulie Malignaggi?
Me and Paulie were talking for about 6.5, 7 months. We met last summer at a club in Long Island, and after that night we met, we talked every single day, and just went from there. We got really close and did everything together.
Okay, what happened? Paulie says that you were pretty much just a just a one of his chicks on the side, and then you wanted more from the relationship, and you faked the pregnancy. What do you say to that?
I mean, I don't really even have much to say about him anymore. Obviously I'm talking to Adrien now. I think he's been acting really crazy. Definitely was not a side chick. If you watch some of his interviews, from interview to interview, he always has something different to say. From I was a side chick to I was in his circle to he got me pregnant to I wasn't pregnant. It's just I don't even have time to deal with him anymore. We just stopped talking. I started talking to Adrien, and I guess he's really taking it to heart because, I'm not really that worried about him.
So were you ever pregnant by Paulie Malignaggi, to your knowledge?
I was.
Okay, and how did that end?
I don't want to get into too many details, but it just wasn't a good idea. And, obviously we don't have a child today.
Okay, also, Adrien has made a claim that Paulie has put his hands on you before. Is that true?
I really can't get into detail about that either, but anything that Adrien tells you is true.
Okay, so why don't you give us a history on how you met Adrien Broner?
I met Adrien through a mutual friend, and before all of this stuff happened, and we knew some of the same people, and then me and Adrien started talking, and we've been talking ever since.
Okay, this is now, no disrespect at all, but this is just what's been said out there. Okay, it's been said that you are a boxing groupie and that you attach yourself to different fighters, and that's what you did to Paulie Malignaggi, and now this is what you're doing to Adrien Broner. What do you say to that, ma'am?
People that say that, I don't think they really know me or anything about me, because 7 months ago when I met Paulie, I never had watched boxing in my life. I couldn't even name a boxer. 7 months ago, Paulie pretty much got me into the whole thing. He used to watch the fights with me, take me to fights, he brought me to his press conference. I met boxers through him. I never had interest in any other boxers. When you're dating somebody, you're gonna obviously get into what they're into, so I tried to get into it. I would watch the fights. It's still not even something I really love, because I don't like watching people get beat up, but if I was modeling, Paulie would support my modeling. I'm not anywhere close to being a boxing groupie.
Right.
I was talking to Paulie, and now I'm talking to Adrien. That's just what it is.
Okay, now, what the boxing community wants to know, Adrien, all right, so you're talking to Adrien. Are you guys in a relationship, or is this just a a situation where you're trying to upset Paulie?
It's not. I mean, me and Adrien aren't in a relationship. Adrien's a very, very close friend of mine.
Okay.
We hang out, we talk, and we have a good time when we hang out. But it's not. I'm not trying to do anything for Paulie. Like, it's just a coincidence that I was talking to Paulie, and then I started talking to Adrien. It's nothing, to get into his head. I could care less. But, he is fighting my close friend I'm talking to now, and that's the situation. So people can take it however they want.
Okay, Jessica, I got one last question for you. All right, this Saturday, Paulie Malignaggi defends his title against Adrien Broner. Who wins this fight and why?
Adrien wins the fight because he is a better person. He's a better boxer. He's undefeated. He's very talented. And I don't think that Paulie has enough, power or talent to even outbox him or anything that anyone's saying like that. Adrien's definitely going to win the fight. It's not going to be a hard fight for him either.
Okay, okay. This is just a personal question that I want to ask. Is the fact that you were once dating Paulie, okay, to now be with his enemy, do you feel do you feel that that's a little shady at all? Is there any revenge in this, or is it just a coincidence?
I mean, Paulie's taking it a lot more serious than I am. Like when people talk to me, they can obviously see that, he cares a lot more about it than I do. It's nothing personal. Like, Adrien's my close friend. I'm supporting him. And that's what it is. It's nothing to get against him. It's not personal. If he wants to take it personal, that's on him.
Okay. Well, Jessica, I want to thank you for your time and thank you for your side of the story. And if there's any more news, I would love to give you a call back if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow we have the press conference, so
Okay.
that should go good. And then the weigh-in's on Friday, so if you guys are going to be there, I guess I'll see you there.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time. It's 78 Fight News. And Jessica, see you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.